Hey guys, how's everybody doing today? This is just an update video to let you know what's going on. It's springtime in South Carolina and we don't get very many sunny days like today. It is a beautiful day out here, but just doing some yard work. It's been raining a lot. You know, it rains one day, then you think it's going to clear up, then it rains again, and on and on. So I ain't had time to get outside. That's why I put up a lot of Hot Wheel videos. I know you guys are tired of seeing that, but just want to let you know that's my old tank of gas and my burner. Here's the rusty forge. Here's the top of the rusty forge. It's sitting on a new container of propane, and I made this in my downtime. I didn't do a video on it because you can see I don't weld worth a damn. It's actually that old box right there. That's a Harbor Freight welder, and it don't weld this thick stuff worth a damn. I got to upgrade to something better. But this is a crucible grabber, and the way it works is like, yeah, you get your crucible in there like that, and you melt your metal. And I wanted to weld a handle on the end of it, but I ran out of welding wire. Anyway, you're going to hook it on them bolts like that, and you pick it up out of there. It's heavy enough, the grabber itself. But then you add that weight of that crucible, you really need that handle. Anyway, I'm doing this with one hand. But what you do is you do this, and then you can tip it and pour it into your mold, whatever you make. And it's pretty spiffy. It's just a nut welded right there, and this is like bed rail that I just notched out where the holes were right there and right there. Welded it to another piece of bed rail. Welded a piece of bed rail there, and then put a piece of rebar in there. So what I'll probably do is just put a vice grip on the end of it till I get some welding wire. Anyway, I'm gonna give you guys a tour of the garden here in a second, just for some content. The grandbaby's out here playing in water and stuff, so give me a second and we'll tour the garden. It's looking good. Alright, well, Derek's gonna cut the grass today, so I'll give you a quick garden tour before he starts cutting. This is which one is this? This is Heirloom Straight 8. This is going to be an 8-inch cucumber. It's doing pretty good. You can see how the leaves are kind of wrinkled up right here and right here. I think there was too much fertilizer in this soil. This is that Miracle Grow soil that had the fungus in it last year. And then over here, this one here really got hit hard. I don't know what happened to it, but you see the leaves all wrinkled up, but it's recovering now. I dug out a big hole right here and put some of my soil in there, the one I make out of lawn clippings. It's doing better. And here are my blackberries. They're looking good. Got a bunch of them on here this year. And these are 2 new canes for the next round of blackberries. I didn't cut the old ones out of this one yet. This one here needs to come out. You can see it's got blackberries all over the old ones right there. I got to trim, I got some live oak trees growing in my gardenia bush here. I need to trim it back and cut them trees out before they get too big. This big pot here doing good. Here's this one here. You can see it's got some on it. I haven't cut back the old cane yet. I need to do that, but I'll wait till the berries are ripe. This is a raspberry. It's looking good. This one I don't know what it is, but it's fighting to come back, so I'm gonna let it. And then here's some more blackberries. These are all Primark Freedoms. These right here, they do the best. And well, it looks like Mama had an accident, or the wind.
Mama didn't do nothing.
Yeah, I think the wind might have snapped that off. I might take that in and see if I can root it. And this here looks bad, but that's the way this stupid plant looks in the wind. This is supposed to be a golden raspberry, and they're really sweet and good, but it don't never put none out. And these are the triple crowns, I'll tell you, I don't like all the time. Right there and right there. And then the chocolate mint, boy, look at that thing, it's just going crazy. It's only been like a couple weeks since I showed you the garden the last time. But this is a squash, this crooked neck squash. The soil that this is in is all grass clippings and leaves that me and Derek have sucked up out of the yard when we're cutting the grass. This baby's play tub. And here's the other one. I had to put this up to keep squirrels out of this one. They're not digging it for some reason. I guess there's some acorns down in there. But they're looking good. You remember the little old tiny things when it started? Now look at them. Looking sweet. We'll take you back here in the back and look at the ones I got planted in the ground real quick. This is the only Primark Freedom I got growing back here right now. I need to prop this up or something. The wind is just giving it the devil. That's one of the new canes right there. I don't want it to break off. And it's just loaded with berries there. Let's see. This is a Kiowa. You can see it's just loaded with blossoms and berries. And it's that's the one that just popped up right there. And this one here. Yeah, and the Kiowas, they have thorns. They're not thornless like the Primarks. The Primarks are thornless. I went weed eating around them the other day, and they kind of look a little peaky. That one. This one hasn't grown much this year. That's one I cut the old canes out of. This one I didn't cut back this year, and it's just going crazy. As you can see, it's going everywhere, full of blossoms everywhere. This one here. And then we'll walk over here. This old apple tree here, I don't know if it's gonna make it. I need to trim them bottom limbs off of it. See if I can get it to grow any. That's just something I grew out of an apple seed. I'm sure it won't be nothing but old crab apple. You know, they don't never turn into much. It's just something's grafted to the tree. This there is, we call this, I forget what the hell they call it. Crepe myrtle or something like that. And here's my other blueberry bush. This is my high bush, blueberry bush. And there's a damn bag caught in it. But you can see it's absolutely loaded with blueberries. If I keep the birds out of it, I might get a few. And as you know, I live right here in the heart of town. So this is the AutoZone, Advanced Auto Parts Store. AutoZone's over there. But all the trash from the street blows up against my fence. I hate that. Let's see, got a graveyard right there, and next to the graveyard we got a Sonic's. Next to Sonic's we got a Burger King. I don't know if you can see it over there. There's a Shell gas station over there. And behind the Shell gas station is a Jiffy Lube. And behind that is a grocery store that we call Bilo. And right next to Bilo, you can probably see the tower sticking up over there. That used to be a Walmart. Now it's a church. Point North Church. I hate when they put churches in malls like that, strip malls. But what you gonna do? Them people don't never cut those bushes back over there. But anyway, Derek's fixing to cut the grass. I'll let you guys go. Hope you enjoyed the video. If you did, leave me a thumbs up, and now you have something to look forward to, knowing I'm going to be pouring some metal. I'm trying to do some magic foam work like old Bob Nerdin, but I don't have one of them foam cutters, and everything I've tried, the foam just goes nuts on me. So I'm gonna have to figure out something else. I don't know what, but need to make some forms so I can pour the metal in. Anyway, we done walk back up front here, looking at the squash again. Y'all have a great day.